Greetings and sal.
Bro, where's the countdown?
I just said all right.
All right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
so. I mean, we can start like this. This is interesting.
My bad.
I like the synergy that you guys have.
We're a little tense today. But
Greetings and salutations.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
greetings and salutations, kind folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Vital Check Show. I am your friendly neighborhood MD, DctrJo.
And I'm DJ Critical. I don't know if I'm really friendly,
In these streets.
but that's me. Hey,
Yeah, and then on the other side of the tension
I'm in the thick of it. I'm in between it.
I'm always chilling.
Mr. Dr. Joe.
What's going on?
Look at you, twinsies.
We are twinsies.
I just feel
We're here, the love connection.
I feel the love in the air.
Yeah, there's always love there. No matter if
While I
there's
have a
tension.
t-shirt that says no requests,
No requests. No requests for what?
nothing, anything.
Like
no,
music? Because
I
I
thought
feel
it
like
was
that's
like
a
a
very
DJ
DJ
Huh?
shirt.
Yeah, it was actually a birthday gift. Thank you, Mitchie.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
But do you actually wear it to DJ gigs?
Oh no, like I just got it. Well, not just, but I haven't worn it to DJ gig yet.
Okay.
So
So
this
you
is-
just got it. Was it because of a birthday gift?
It was my birthday.
It was your birthday a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Capricorn season.
It's finally
well, it's over.
gone.
But it
Thank
was
the
great.
Lord.
Yeah, it was a good season.
Yeah, so
Capricorn season.
tell us all about,
Capricorn season and my birthday. I went to Panama.
okay.
Yeah, I like to travel. I have this thing where I want to celebrate my birthday outside the country, and
Very nice.
it's been going pretty well.
Yeah.
I've been
Okay. How was
doing
the
that.
turn up?
It wasn't really turned up. It's pretty turned down.
Okay.
But it's cool, like,
that's fine. It could be a relaxing.
Yeah,
birthday.
when I vacate, I like to relax. I don't
Well, vacate means to empty.
when I vacation.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Like
well,
to leave.
Well, you
well, I
vacated
left New York.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
vacated
That
New
makes
York.
sense.
Hey,
Okay,
grammar
all
police.
Okay.
Dictionary.com.
Okay.
Thank you though. Yeah, so it was a group. It was a group effort that it was like 6 hours. It was 18 in total. So it was 18 in total.
Wow.
17 other people. Shout out Ebony, my birthday twin. We have the same birthday.
Whoop, whoop.
Word. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So it
belated.
was a lot of her friends because none of my friends really
So that means you have no friends.
I just have a type of my friend group don't really travel.
I see.
So they wasn't really enthused or felt it was like Jay travels all the time, like he'll be fine.
That's his
So,
thing.
Yeah, that's my thing. So it was a lot of her friends. My cousin actually came,
Oh, that's
which
nice.
I've never traveled with her because she
And
lives
how
in
was
DC,
that?
Baltimore, DMV area.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. It was cool. Like we kicked it, talked. Yeah, but it was toned down. Like we went to a couple restaurants, went to the mall, went to the beach, went to the pool, and all right, there was two. Wait, we went out 2 nights. No, we went out one night, but we went to 2 different spots. One was like a shots bar,
Okay.
and if you go on my IG, there may or may not be evidence of it in my highlights. Yeah, it's in my highlights.
I'm not on socials anymore.
For like you're taking like a hiatus.
We'll talk about that.
Okay,
Go
cool.
ahead.
So Dre, if you go on everybody, all the viewers, you can go all the listeners as well. You can go on my highlights. It's at DJ Critical, spelled properly, and we went to a shots bar and they did shots on the table and it was like flames.
So
and,
was
and
yours
whatnot.
agua?
No, it was just the
vida.
ambiance.
Pura vida. Oh, that's Costa Rica. Sorry. Oh, wrong slogan. I don't know.
Vida
Panama's slogan.
Panama.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use that.
Okay.
So yeah, so we went to the shots bar and then we went to like this hookah lounge-ish place and we brought in our birthday. It was really cool. Then we went to dinner the next day. We dressed up. It was nice. It was cool.
Very nice.
Calm, cool.
Calm satans, as my brother would say.
Calm who?
Calm settings.
Oh, setting. Yeah, and shout out how can we premise this? I've noticed, I found out that I have male stalker groupies that are envious and jealous of of my dating woes.
Tell
One more
us more.
time. Come again. Please
En-
elaborate because right now I'm
envious-
confuzzled.
Jealous male groupie stalkers. So there's a gentleman
Okay.
or gentlemen's. I don't know. I don't even know if they're gentle.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. There's bleeps, people. Not the N word. I can't say that. It's not good. But anyway, so yeah, there's people out there that, they listen to the podcast. Thank you for your listen. And, they go back and tell people about the podcast like it's going to change anything. Sorry. Jerk.
Oh, like your lady friends?
Yeah, but like,
Oh, they snitching on you.
it's not snitching because it did not. Hell, it actually backfired on them.
Oh,
Because
shoot.
they weren't able to please the woman when they had them.
Ooh.
And now that the woman is interested in me, I guess they feel away and they felt like, oh, hey, you're one of many. And it's not that. So now you're blocked.
Oh, man. Wait, so blocked on all social media platforms?
I don't know. It was her choice, but
Dang.
Wow.
Talk
I
about
like that for
critically
you.
single.
yeah. And I'm still single, but I'm content now with just one person. See, so it worked out.
Ooh.
So I lost track because we had.
We had two. It was two.
We had two, correct?
Yes, it was two, and now it's one.
Now it's one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top of the year. One. Content. Chilling. Everything's cool.
Okay.
I got a mug that says DJ Critical on it, and it's a boombox. Really cool.
That's from this one
That was
person.
a gift, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
From the one
Oh,
person.
Well, she gave me several gifts, but that was one of
The
them.
gift of love.
That's a big
Yes.
gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's very thoughtful, very nice. She helped me. She got me this little travel bag.
Right, because you only. So the funny story, guys.
No, she got me all right. So it's a.
No, wait. Let me tell this story because I was telling Critical about my Samsonite book bag.
Which one is that?
And Critical's like, what is Samsonite? Because
Yeah.
Critical only travels with duffel bags.
I do. Yes.
So can you tell me
But
about
I-
this duffel bag
No, it's not a. It's like a
or travel bag?
travel bag that you can put your travel size things in.
Oh, a toiletry
A
bag.
toiletry bag.
Toiletry bag. Yes.
Yes.
She
yes.
brought me a really nice
Our goal this year
Leather.
is to refine Critical.
toiletry bag.
His vocabulary.
No.
Or his
No, just
life. His overall life.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, and yeah, she filled it up with a bunch of goodies in there.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Was there a picture of her too?
In there, in my bag.
Yeah.
Nah, why would you do that? But it's embroidered, like and my
Okay.
name is on it.
Oh, that's
pretty cool.
cute.
Nice, nice.
Very nice. Did you get it before your trip?
I did, like just in the nick of time.
Oh, look at
Very
that. Very
Almost to the
thoughtful.
minute. Yeah, thank you.
Maybe-
Shout out to you.
Maybe we'll meet this
Maybe.
lucky single.
Maybe
one
not.
year.
I don't know if all her exes want to go around and like tell her stuff. So.
Oh gosh. Oh my. Okay. I mean, it's the new year. I thought
New
we were
year.
gonna be
Same me.
drama-free.
No, say me.
So dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we're going to do things a little out of order. So, since we're on this topic of critically single.
Oh
what
yeah,
you
we
got
did
for
jump
us?
ahead. Who me?
Yeah.
What? As far as my single life, it's content.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. It's content. It's going.
Okay.
It's just one person right now. She gets me really good gifts, and
Okay. What'd you get her for Christmas?
I got her. She's a Knicks fan. Ugh.
Shout out to the Knicks.
My poor husband has been watching these games.
They're
Shout
doing
out to
bad.
the Knicks. That's a lie. Anyway, we're doing alright.
Yeah,
Knicks are
they're
doing alright
doing
this
okay.
year.
I'm doing okay.
Right now, we sitting at like 6th place in the
She's
East.
an avid Knicks fan, so I got her a bunch of Knicks stuff.
Okay.
Like really cool Knicks stuff
Are
though.
you going to take her to the
Oh,
game?
she sounds like a keeper.
That's coming up. Yes, we will go to a game that hopefully they don't lose. I got to pick a game that
gosh.
that they have a good standings because I don't know, but R.J. Barrett and who's the other guy?
Anyway,
That's
Julius
a
Randle,
a very
Randle.
immature team.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's not doing
We
that.
can go down the list of all talent that we have on the Knicks roster. You know what I'm saying?
Mediocre.
I watch peripherally, so I can't even comment. But anyways, so
Yeah, so that's what it is. Critically single. I'm still single, but
and not ready to mingle.
no mingling right now.
No mingling.
No mingling.
Got it. So let's take it a step back to our humble brag.
Yes.
So in December.
I was gonna do a drum roll, but it's gonna like beat the table.
Oh.
So I did an air one.
My daughter can't roll her R's.
You
So
told
she's
me,
like,
yeah.
la, 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 la. So anyway, so back in December, you know, I visited my family.
Yes.
In a state that we shall not mention. And the day after I landed, or the day I landed, the day after, I can't remember, she came back from her last appointment with her oncologist, which is a cancer doctor, because she did imaging and it showed that she was cancer free. So she's an avid listener, and she hit me up. She was like, I want a humble brag.
Oh, hell, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
this is for cousin Jasenia, who survived
I love that
cancer.
name, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna name like my kid.
With
one
a
of the
J
kids.
or with a Y?
With a J.
Okay, good. Good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, I know how the Spanish do. The Latin American community.
Dominicans,
Okay.
we make up some...
With a Y and it's not. Well, yeah.
We just make
Shout
up
out to you.
Yes. We are ecstatic.
Very, very, very.
You know, we are hopeful for the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this country already has her back at work, but
That's crazy.
word. I mean, it's insane, but whatever. She's healthy enough to be able to work,
And
so,
that's
you know,
amazing.
We're grateful for that, but yeah,
Yeah, it's a very interesting and it's a shocking thing because I know somebody by the name of Shanae Craig,
okay.
which she just found out she has stage 2 breast cancer. So she has a little GoFundMe. We'll put it in the description and stuff and link if you want to support and donate. So she's about to start her chemotherapy journey
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's
And
tough.
she was just saying that, you know, it doesn't like just get checked and stuff like that and just stay on top of it because she's like 31.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's why I alluded it to in our other episode about getting your yearly checks.
Yeah,
Because
the
that's
mammogram's done.
Well, mammos not so young. But breast
Get 'em.
exams.
Exam everything.
But right, like if you have changes, you have to do monthly breast exams. You know,
And your breath.
just-
Check your breath too.
Hey, this halitosis in these streets is real. But anyways, right, like so my cousin's also young. She's was 29.
Yes.
Is
yes.
29, excuse me. So yeah, 2 young ladies who are battling or have battled, you know, something that I think, you know, stage 2 sounds promising. So hopefully Shanae will be on the other
Yeah,
side.
prayers up. Prayers up.
Yes.
Prayers up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prayers up.
Prayers and love.
Yes.
Speaking of love,
And speaking of love,
look at our segue. You know, we're really getting good at this.
you think so?
Yeah.
Because I got some thoughts. But
Okay, well, you know,
next episode.
next episode.
So anyway,
Your
love.
facial expression is,
He's
is
killing
very
me.
funny.
I
He's
know.
like,
So love, right? I think, you know, our humble brags are extensions of a type of love. And Valentine's Day is coming up, and you know they've been marketing this since as soon as Christmas was over. Boom, the hearts went up.
It's one of my favorite holidays.
Really? Why? It's probably the one where you spend the most.
It is, but it's full of romance, and you know that's what I'm all about. I'm all
One
about,
day full of romance.
I'm all about. No, see, with me, every weekend.
Only Saturday,
weekend.
Sunday, Monday through Friday closed.
It's a possibility, but heavily on the weekend is full of critical
God.
romance.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was looking up Valentine's Day and stuff, and apparently White Castle is also bringing back the dinner experience at White Castle.
Yeah, you gotta get a date and go to White Castle.
And you have to make reservations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the stack case.
But it's like some other case is what they're calling it. But you get tableside service, you get holiday decor, a date night ambiance. So I mean, you could still date on a budget.
Chicken rings is hitting.
I haven't been to White Castle in a
Wonder if
long
I
time.
think they should have like heart-shaped chicken rings.
They might.
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So to
Let us
open
know
up,
how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to White Castle. The last time I went to White
You're not making a
Castle,
resi?
I was a tiny tot,
Yeah, me too.
a teenager, and yeah, that's like literally like the last place you should go.
Why? Why the last place? There's so many.
But well,
worse
one it
places.
opens really late, so it depends. Like if you're hungry and it's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, obviously your options are
very
limited.
Yes.
And White Castle is like you just go in there knowing that you're gonna regret it for a day or two after.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah,
I agree.
Got it.
we used to go to White Castle when we was in college.
No.
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 No, we had like Cherry Valley and
And
like
A&S.
A&S.
Yeah.
I forgot where it was. Like
And I
There's
think
some-
Wendy's. That's where the whole
Wendy's.
Wendy's, love
too.
came from.
Yeah, because they opened till 4. I forgot where it was. It was like
You're well versed in your fast food.
drunken
Well,
people.
he's a DJ,
Yeah, I'll be out. I'll be in these streets.
a man of the night.
Yeah, like Batman. So yeah, I forgot. A lot of drunk people say they have told me that when White Castle be hitting when they drunk.
Yeah, I think
And it's
other
like-
influences too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole movie about it.
But Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's probably when you're high too, high and drunk. You know,
Probably.
it's a good munchies food. I don't
Yeah,
know.
correct.
I don't indulge in those things, so I wouldn't know.
Me neither. Okay. All right. So
Word.
I wanted to start this segment on what is love for you.
For me, love.
What does that look like for DJ Critical, the man who
It's a,
is?
it's a really good song
always-
by Music Soul Child.
Yes, I was listening it today in preparation to get me into the mindset. So many people say your name,
Oh, not my name, Love.
love.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. I was
yes.
like, huh? Who said my
And
name?
so many people desire it, but really, what does that look like for you?
Are you talking about me, or are you talking about
You.
the you in general?
That DJ Critical.
Oh, me,
What
okay.
is
So
love
love-
for
Define
you?
critical love.
Yes.
Love-
What is critical love?
Critical love is just an undying, unwavering fulfillment of joy and euphoria.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So you're always in like a high state.
It's like an elevated, like it it feels its warmth. It you're like just on a high. It's up here.
So for you to be in love is to feel that way every day.
Yeah, and it's scary.
Wow, that is quite
a-
an expectation.
It's a very scary thing. I feel like there's times when I felt like, well, there's love and there's like in love. There's love for your like family and siblings and then there's love for like a partner. I feel like it's one word, but it has like really
very layered.
yes, like I love you,
Oh, that's cute.
but
Thank
I mean
you.
I don't. The love.
I don't do well with emotions. Just a caveat. So.
I was like, oh well, thanks. But like the love that I have for my mom or Jordan's is like all different types of loves.
Right.
Well, sneakers in general. But,
Got it.
yeah. But mostly with I'm with a partner, I feel empowered.
Okay. Empowered to do what, or to
Make
be
them
what?
happy.
To make them happy.
Yeah, and just happiness. It's just a pool of happiness that you just dive into.
Understood. Okay. And what about you, Mr. Dr. Joe? What is love for you?
He told me that he loves to make you happy as well.
Word.
When did he tell you this?
All the time. All the time. All the
Oh,
time.
that's good to know.
Every time I see him, hey, I love making Dr. Joe happy.
Yeah.
I'm glad my
Appreciate you.
my husband
Appreciate you.
verbalizes it
Anytime.
so
Yeah,
often.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is love for me?
What is love for you?
That's a good question. I think love is the baseline. In the sense that it's the foundation that you grow on. And when I say that, I mean like we're taught to love everybody. I love you. I think it's a matter of what are you willing to sacrifice for that person? How are you willing to grow with that person? How are you willing to accept that person today and in the future?
And in the future, yeah. Flaws and all.
Yeah.
It's funny. We were walking into the studio, and there was a gentleman, Probably houseless.
No, I think he had a home. He was just,
Chilling.
hustling.
On
He was,
the block.
he was just
Yeah.
trying to move some things.
Okay. Yeah.
He thought you was moving some.
He thought you
He thought I was selling my coat. But this person, and mind you, we've been coming here for close to a year. I've never seen him. But he tells, he approaches me because he thinks I'm selling my coat. He's like, "You guys, boyfriend, girlfriend?" And Mr. DctrJo is like, "Nah, that's my wife." He was like, "I know, I could tell." And I was like, "Really?"
Y'all look alike. Like, what?
Yeah.
But I've heard that people that, are together a lot, they just start to resemble each other.
I mean, I think about that with dogs and their owners, but like,
Wait,
I
She had the
promise
whole theory.
you,
It's a whole thing.
that the
Dogs-
dogs looks like the owner
they're
or the
human
owner
owners.
looks like the dog?
I don't know. They start looking like each other. It's crazy. It happens. It's all on my blog.
Because there's a thing where if you have like two women in the same vicinity for a long period of time, like they're like periods, like
Are you referring to
Match
that
up.
menstrual cycles?
yeah,
But that's
okay.
that's
So I feel like
hormones.
right, yeah. But I feel like if that's a possibility, then it's not uncanny for like other resemblance to happen if you're in such close proximity and quarters with somebody for years at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because I gained weight, I do have like
Relax.
cheeks like Andre. He has nice cheeks.
I don't even know.
I mean,
what
yeah,
that
your
means.
cheeks are very,
Yeah.
prominent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have
Yeah, no
nice
problem.
cheeks.
I have no other response for that.
Anytime.
But anyways, and I said, yeah, like we've been together half our lifetime, and then
Yeah, I've really been together. Like y'all were like kids. Y'all don't even know what was going on. Y'all don't even know what love is. Y'all was just like, hey, let's just do this thing.
I mean, I think Mr. DctrJo knew what love was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was playing him.
I was.
Oh man, do you know this story? Have she told you this?
He knows.
Yeah.
I'm very honest.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
I mean, I didn't tell him
Honest-ish.
initially, but eventually, like a couple months after, I'm like, all right, let's keep it
He
moving.
was like, oh, you won the contest.
I was just like, oh, I guess he doesn't
Hey, yeah.
want to go.
Oh, well, that's persistence,
I mean,
dedication.
I just felt like
You know what you want, and you're gonna get it by any means.
you could go with that.
Yeah, that sounds like obsession, love, obsessive.
I mean, if you're not obsessed with her, do you really love her?
Oh, okay, we'll address this.
That's actually,
That's my motto.
I mean,
Well,
oh my gosh.
If you don't
Now we
stalk him a little,
now we
like,
know
do you
he's
really,
single.
do you really like her?
Oh
Like,
gosh, I'm not, guys.
reminds me of You, but without the killing.
like the movie.
No,
The
it's
show.
not a
The
movie,
show,
it's a
sorry.
show.
The
It's coming back to him.
I mean, I didn't watch it, but I've heard of it. But anyways, my point is, this guy starts talking about how love is so hard to find, especially sticking it out. But for me, I'm not a person who can verbalize my feelings or emotions so well.
How do you let your partner know that there's love, that you just give him gifts? You're a gift giver.
If
You can't use words or just actions.
So I'm an actions person, but in preparing for this episode, I was looking up stuff, and there was a therapist, marriage and family therapist out of New York. She said that love is anything that nourishes you, or anything that helps you feel a sense of connection, belonging, worthiness, prioritization, safety, and trust. And I think that is what I would consider love. And in all of those qualities, I find Mr. DctrJo.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
So, Mrs. Obama, former lady,
She's forever the first lady.
forever First Lady Michelle Obama, she, caught some fire some time ago because people did not agree with her, saying that her marriage
Was rocky, or
was rocky, that for 10 years she couldn't stand her husband. But also I think the qualm was about that every relationship is not gonna be 50-50.
yeah, but it's like 10. That's interesting because 10 years. How long have they been together?
I think you said 2030 or something.
So just 10 years of that, was it like 10 years in a row? Or was
Well,
it
she
just
said
like,
that was when they had children.
oh, she didn't like him when they had children?
Right, because of the changing responsibilities and stuff.
Oh. Well, 10 years is a long time not to like somebody.
But I think.
But then you can not like them, but you love them. And that's
Right.
why.
That's why I feel like love
That's
is a
why
baseline.
she
You're not always
stayed.
gonna like them.
Yeah, because
Right.
there's a lot of people I don't like. But, you know, I may love you.
But I think also once you release that expectation of like everything is equal in marriage, and this notion that you're gonna be euphoric every time you see your partner.
Yeah, that's the I feel like that's the expectation, and that's when I think of that, it allows me to overlook or just to get over the little nuances, little things that I probably don't like or that would just annoy me, because it's like the greater good is just euphoria.
Got it.
Question. Speaking of like 50-50, not to get too personal, guys.
Nah,
But
that's what I'm here for.
so there, I was listening to another podcast, and there was a gentleman that said his wife pays a portion of the mortgage, but he's paid very handsomely, so he doesn't need her to pay anything really. But she said that she just wants to, because she has a good job too. So he just, that's what she wants to do. So he just lets her contribute. And then all his friends was like, they was like really ragging on him because his wife pays portion of the mortgage. Because it's a sense in culture that if the woman pays,
the provider.
right? Yeah, that. And then once the woman pays something, it's really like a control thing that she has
Authority?
Yes. So like, like say if I get in an argument and then somebody be like, oh, get out of my house, or they start slamming doors, there's like a joke that like once the woman pays, she can also like do the same, I guess, as far as be like slamming doors and like turn off the TV because I paid for this.
Oh,
Like
so
that
we
sort of
don't we
thing.
don't get petty like that.
No.
But y'all
also-
is it like y'all both put into the
We
pot?
both contribute financially.
Yes.
Oh.
So all our finances, I think, except for 2 accounts, are
Joined.
joint.
So
So
y'all
I
both
don't
just
know whose portion goes to what.
it just gets
or-
paid.
Everything gets paid from one account.
I like that.
I
But y'all
grew
do
up-
have y'all like separate accounts as well.
But it's not like nothing
It's
major.
not for the purpose of buying.
Of buying
stuff.
things. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Separate
y'all
lives.
have separate lives before y'all met each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did y'all like
Did we
cancel?
though?
Y'all like 12.
true.
I had a bank account at 12. I had a little debit card.
That's good.
I mean, in college, like my account was separate, but as soon as we married, we just put
You just
everything-
added everybody's name on it.
Well, no, we just started new accounts for
Oh.
new beginnings.
Oh, well that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just that was like a talk amongst friends where it's like, oh, like your wife pays bills, like why?
Well, I mean, to me, like, and again, every relationship dynamic is different.
different,
Right?
yep.
Like, I came from a household where, and there's still the same household where finances are separate. Right? Like, you don't know what's in my account, I don't know what's in your account, but this is what needs to get paid at the end of the month. Just make
So
it
it just
happen.
happened. Right. I agree with that.
But to me, like, having the joint accounts increases transparency, right? It's not a secret, but we know I have a shopping problem, and that is one of my resolutions.
How you doing with that?
It's been tough. I've almost checked out like twice. So
Why don't you just run it by him before you do it? Or be like, hey, I'm thinking about getting this. What do you think?
but Mr. DctrJo encourages everything. He's like,
Because he loves you.
He does love me. I mean, but I
See what I did there?
one of the things I want to accomplish this year is not to be materialistic with love, because I think that's how I show my love. It's like, let me buy you this, like, to everyone, right? Although my gifts, I think,
They
for
don't.
the most part, are not as thoughtful as his, because
They don't get to their delivery spot
That's hilarious.
First of all, I have no control over that. It's been a while, guys. I ordered his DJ Critical's gift December 18th, and it has not arrived. But that has nothing to do with me. It is the vendor, and I've emailed them, and they don't reply.
Okay.
But
It's a
hopefully,
good gift, though. It is a dope gift.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
When
Like
it arrives.
every day, I'm like, is it here? I'm so excited.
if it arrives.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah. But yeah, like even I don't know. It's just to me, I don't want my love to be attached to things.
Gotcha.
So we'll see. I'm working towards that, but that's one of the reasons why also I'm off socials, because I think I was very distracted in other people's stories and life and love, that like I wasn't pouring love into my own household.
Pour it in your own cup.
Yeah. So like, I wasn't present. I mean, I'm present, but I don't think as present as I can be for...
Did you feel this, like a lack of her presence? Because I mean, she gets in her head a lot, so it's like
I sure do.
sometimes it's just...
What I will say is I do see where she's coming from.
So you've seen that.
Like his big
you've seen
thing
the
is like
difference.
when he enters the house, he wants to be acknowledged.
Oh.
Right? So
like a hug and a kiss?
Yes. He's
Yeah.
very much into like kiss me good morning, kiss me good night, hug me good morning, hug me good night.
Is this because you've seen your parents interact this way and that's just what you're used to, or that's just... Because I feel like your parents are very like...
his
lovey.
dad. His dad is
Lovey-
very...
lovey
Yeah,
dovey.
my dad is very
I'm very much like
he
his
shows
mom.
my dad shows his
Your dad is
love for other
has a
people.
great time. Shout out to the Booker dad.
Yes.
Love that guy.
You gotta say what his nickname is now.
Yes, so my little cousins, my husband's mom came up, my mother-in-law, and they're like, but where's Mr. Happy? in Espanol.
Like,
Y el Señor Feliz. I'm like,
Señor Feliz.
so like,
Señor Feliz is amazing.
I'm telling you, you should see like the paragraphs of text messages we get expressing his love. He hugs you tight, leaves wet kisses on your cheeks.
I remember like when he would come to our games when we was in high school, our basketball games, and he was just on in the stands, just a riot, like a riot of happiness and just like
he's joy,
excitement and joy. Yeah,
he emanates a lot of joy.
He was mad hype for like my 8 points a game.
Yeah, like
Mad hype.
he was like, when I just got in the game, he's like, oh yeah, James, oh you go in there, you do that thing, and I was just like, I'll just run up and down like I wasn't scoring like that, so
yeah.
You do that thing.
You do what you do good, do it great. But yeah, shout out to Señor Feliz.
But is that where you got it from?
I think that they were a good foundation for me. Yeah, because I feel like, and also I got it from my grandparents too. Like,
So you had like good visuals of what
Yeah.
you feel like love should entail, or just like a happy couple marriage and stuff like that.
yeah, I think like nobody's perfect, but they basically set the foundation as far as like the basics. You embrace, you come home, you show love, and it's not only
So
physical.
what would she do? She would just like be like, hey, and then
No,
like, just
I'm on
like
my phone. I'm literally on my phone,
doing things,
just
scrolling.
scrolling, and he comes in.
Oh, so it's not even like work based. It's just you just
Sometimes no, it's
leisure. Just
usually leisurely scrolling.
so
on
how
socials.
how was your
shopping.
or shopping? How was your experience like growing up with like seeing love?
So to me, that's why I think I tie a lot of my love to material things, because growing up, like my father expressed his love by buying us things. Like we don't
Your dad seems like he's just quiet and he's just like
he's quiet.
chill, yeah.
He works.
Yeah. And
He'll remember your birthdays here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. He'll give you cash and like no gifts. There's just here you go. And
I feel like I want to be like a mixture of a combination of both.
well, to me, like, right, so
I think that's the goal.
yeah, my maternal side, like we don't we don't really do the lovey-dovey stuff, but we do it in our actions. Like we go above and beyond for our loved ones. And I think that's where I get it from for like life, like going hard for other people.
Right.
But I do think like as an adult, I'm craving more of the tell me you love me. Like
I want to hear it. I want to know it. I want reassurance.
Don't hug me so much.
Just say it.
Hug me sometimes. You know, first ask me. But like I want you to say you love me.
On the way here, I realized that oh, there was a post. I forgot to send it to you, but I remember it now. So it was a teacher, and she was in the 8th grade class, and she was telling her 8th grade class that how many boyfriends she had in her lifetime. So then after she went to 4, one of the kids was like, "You're for the streets."
That's hilarious.
So and then I got to thinking like, I don't know how many like actual girlfriends I've had.
But I guess it depends on what you deem girlfriends, right? Like on this podcast alone, like I've lost count with how many.
None of them were my girlfriends.
But what's a girlfriend to you, right? Like,
hey, this is my girlfriend.
Oh, introducing as such. But
or just, having that. Hey, we're together. Like I've never after 12th grade. Like I've never had that discussion. Like that's never been.
We go together.
Yeah, that's never been a thing. Like up to 12th grade, I had girlfriends, but like I was like a child. Like, are they really my girlfriends? I don't know. So like after 12th, it was like entering college. Like I've never had a girlfriend.
Wow, that's a long time.
That is.
Do you feel like empty or like
I feel like it's.
Do you have FOMO?
It's no, but I feel like it has taken what has happened is that I've become so used to the situationship and like everything up to the relationship point where we're like titles. Yeah, it's everything up to that point, and then I just jump ship. But not purposely, just like
things fall apart, or you just
no. It's just that's the end, right there before the dive. It's just you just go up to the cliff and be like, oh, okay, and then just go back and then start over.
But for you, it's not a cliff. To you, it's like a stairway to heaven.
Euphoria.
Yes.
Ideally, but it seems like thinking about that now, it's like it's something that I want to like obtain and reach.
Do you feel like it's unobtainable?
No, I think I can get there. It's just I need somebody to push me off.
And I think you mentioned something.
Don't push me.
Is that you wanted
we're
to
close to the
edge?
All right.
Something you mentioned earlier. What love meant for you was that you want to.
I don't know. I don't remember what I said. So.
It was something in regards to the other person, but I think more importantly is, do they push you to be a better you?
I felt in certain interactions. Yeah, I had caring and thoughtful people that would help me in my life, but for whatever reason, it just
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a decision you got to make for yourself. Like you have to make the decision to be willing to
take that
leap
of
dive
faith
and just like ride out and see what happens. Like
I wanted to do that with one person and she didn't want to do it, so I feel like after that I just became like
I see.
Pissed me off. But it's a new year,
Same you.
Yeah, same me. Just tweaked a little bit.
Are you intentional about your dating?
Yes.
We early in
Yeah.
our seasons.
Yeah,
that's the first step.
we uncovered that was the first step.
With the Bell sisters.
Yes, with the Bell sisters.
Oh, yes.
So now, well, obviously now I'm only dating one person and not several, which I'm accustomed to doing.
Got you. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I think once, and we're going to go, touch on these a little bit, right? There's different types of love. And I think once you sharpen, and to me, love is a skill, right? Once you sharpen one aspect of love, I think the other aspects strengthen.
Okay.
So, right, one of the things I've been, and again, like being off of socials and like being more present, like I'm able to appreciate what's like my surroundings more. So one of the things I've noticed is that, a lot of Mr. DctrJo's colleagues are calling him and just like,
Tell him to come kick it, to hang out.
no, it's just like, yo, thank you, bro. Like,
Oh, look at you being a beacon of light and hope to others.
like he's like,
You're setting an
literally,
example.
They're like, we appreciate you and all that you do.
I never get those calls.
Even on the ride here, like one of his coworkers was like, I love you. And I was like, what?
Was it a man?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. Because no woman should call you and tell you that.
Why can't a female love me? Oh, okay. All right.
DJ Critical's jelly for me.
Yeah. I'm on both sides, you see it.
Yeah. I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right, so I mean, depending on what sources you read, there's 4 types of love, 7 types of love, 8 types of love. But the one I decided to choose was 8 types of love. And one
It's
of
a lot
them
of love.
is brotherly love, aka philia or something like that.
Philia?
Yeah, like Philadelphia?
Oh,
Philia. or
just
something
sounded
like that.
weird. Like,
Um,
I don't like anything with philia in it.
Okay. Right, so
Me and Dr. Booker J. What is his name?
his
Yeah.
Mr. DctrJo.
Yeah, it's like it's too
I don't
long.
know.
This guy, we have brotherly love.
We
Yes,
do. We
yes.
do. Yes.
I've known you for a good portion of my life.
Yes.
Like we did a lot of things together. Like that
Yeah.
sounded weird,
We
but
did,
We
but-
did. We did. I ever tell you a story when I shaved his head?
Yes. Well, I don't think you told it on air.
On
if
air?
you will.
Oh, yeah. I
Is
gave
that
him.
when you nicked it?
This is.
I gave him a haircut.
This is how much love and trust I have for DJ Critical.
So wait, real quick story. Brotherly love. So we can exemplify each
Yeah.
thing. So we were in college. I don't even know why this came about, but
Because you swear you knew how to cut hair.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know why I didn't go to the barbershop. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, my barber always does a great job on my hair, so I was like, all right, I know what he does to my hair. Let's just do the same
boy.
thing.
And you know the numbers too?
No,
Oh Lord.
I thought it was just a clipper. So we're in one of the dorm rooms, and I was like, yeah, of course I could cut your hair. So, he gave me the clippers, and it had the guard on it. So I'm like cutting. I'm like, why is it not cutting? Like, there's no hair coming off. So I take the guard off, and as soon as I took the guard off, it like just caught too much hair, and just like,
Oh boy.
and he just had like a little bald spot.
I'm like, Jay, everything good over there?
Yeah, and I lied.
He's
I
like,
was like, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then I didn't. But the good thing is that because I'm thinking, all right, maybe I could make everything this
Bald.
bald. But then I was like,
You wanted to give me a baldy.
so I was like, nah, let me. I was like, come look. I was like, let me. Then the next day, all day throughout all his classes, he had a do-rag.
Oh no.
Oh
3
man,
weeks straight.
good
Oh, shoot.
times.
So you
Brotherly
never
love.
even went back to the barber.
There was nothing he could do. I had to wait for the hair to grow back.
Oh shoot.
I had a bald spot.
Oh my.
Yeah, like it was like literally like
So brotherly love is trusting blindly.
yeah,
And someone who has no skills.
none whatsoever.
Oh.
But now I know, like if ever you need a haircut, I'll put a different guard on here.
Don't worry. I don't think it'll come to that.
Try something out.
I mean, I cut his hair during the pandemic.
I did hear that. You did tell me.
I did a good job.
Did better than me.
I love both of them. I trust both of them.
But then, with my experience, you knew to tell her like, "Hey, put the guard on."
Well, I still don't know what the guard is. So.
Oh, it's just a guard. Okay, number 2.
Number 2 is familial love, aka storge.
What?
AKA.
Storge.
Oh, that's a real.
It's like the Greek stuff, I think.
Oh, cause you be saying like Tarjay, so I was like, what's the real word?
No, it's just storge. It's
Okay.
aka familial love.
Oh, like storage? Like, what you putting an accent on it or something? Okay.
So I think this one, right, has been one of the more challenging ones, right? It's
For you?
yeah, because parenting, parenting a child and also parenting my parents, right, as they're aging and evolving and their needs are changing as well. So that to me, like those two dynamics have been quite the challenge. Parenthood certainly challenges you in ways that you didn't know. Like those kids, just
Yeah, it's tough sometimes.
Really? I'm pretty excited and I'm eager to find out. But then, like, I hear not horror stories, but I hear these reviews of
reviews
of parenting, and it's
I like that.
it's always
reviews. I think what happens is, I mean, I don't know. It's very unilateral.
So, would you want another one or?
Yeah, coming soon. I hope we'll see.
Yeah. Nah, I think the love, that's a different kind of love for a child. Like your own child, it's a different kind of love.
I could imagine.
Never experienced before in my life.
Yeah.
Like you think you would go above and beyond for your parents when you were like, that's my mom.
Yeah.
Bro.
Don't talk about my mama.
Yeah, it's different with a kid. Like
Yeah, that's why parents go up to school and kick other kids.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Or the parents of other kids. Cause like, you mess with my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. It's just I don't know.
Well, I love my sneakers a lot.
Well, that's another type of love. We'll
Oh,
talk
okay,
about
cool.
it. Yes. So then there is
Number 3.
agape, which is universal love. So this is your love for
Just for
Is
like
it
the human race.
agape?
it's like spelled agape.
Agape.
Agape. Yes.
Yeah. Agape love. There you go. Don't worry. That's the one I
Agape.
got on her.
Oh yeah, I was just waiting because she's usually like every episode I get a
I
correction.
mispronounce things. I know what they
I get a
are.
correction and I just be waiting for it.
Don't worry, I got your back. Agape
you.
love.
Agape.
You need to be here
How do you know what
more
agape
often.
is?
Come on, I know love. That's why.
Oh, look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
So that's your love for strangers, nature, God.
So I was like, do I love strangers? I like nature. I love nature. I don't know about strangers.
But I think like,
I love everybody.
but this is where like,
Some people don't deserve to be loved.
I
Love
think
'em
everyone
anyway.
deserves to be loved. Yes. I think because there's a lack of love is why we're in like these
treacherous times.
yes, like everywhere. It's like literally the saddest news all over every corner of the world.
So if someone like breaks your heart, do you feel like they still need to be loved?
yes.
By who?
You, someone else. Everyone deserves love.
Nah,
Right? Like
some,
that
some
to me
people,
is like extension of grace.
everybody don't deserve grace.
I'm gonna take you to church with me.
Sometimes it's at their own fault too. Like, yes, initially fine, but then once you show that you don't deserve it anymore, I feel like you don't deserve it.
Do you honestly feel as if everything you've gotten in your life you deserved?
No.
Exactly. So what are you saying? Just because you don't deserve it doesn't mean you can't get love. If somebody else doesn't deserve your love, doesn't mean you don't give it to them.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you should.
Maybe not from you, but they could still be loved by other people.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. All right. I see what you're going here. All right. Somebody. It won't be me. Somebody give it to me.
well, I pray for you.
Thanks. Pray for me.
But
You
one
gonna
of the
pray for me too?
yes, if I
Thank
remember to. My prayer list be long. Sometimes I just
That's
wake
cool.
up-
I mean, it don't have to be you can save me for like the next day's prayer. Like, it don't gotta be like like immediately. Like, yeah.
But anyway, so universal love, can be tied to altruism.
To what?
Altruism, helping others.
Is that like Scientology? Oh,
No.
I was kidding.
It's
Okay,
like
yes.
helping others. And that's apparently...
I love helping others.
You can also get a euphoric feeling called
do.
helper's high.
I do get a helper's high.
Yeah. So...
That's the best.
So I was on a train earlier today, and there were, the kids. They're like, it's showtime.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to help them, but I was like, they had like tattoos and like Jordans, and I was like, y'all pay for that somehow.
And I don't really understand that concept, but that's a deep conversation we will have to go into.
What that? I didn't want to support their.
Because they had tattoos and Jordans.
Yeah, no, he had a lot of tattoos. I doubt they were free.
So what? So you're saying because they looked expensive?
Yeah, like what
You
doing?
feel as if he didn't allocate his funds properly.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not supporting
That's a
that.
very deep conversation.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Mr. DctrJo.
Sorry.
Will.
Well, how do you feel about that?
No. Not today.
You feel like they should get money anyway?
I feel like that is not a valid reason not to give them money.
Okay. All right. Well,
I feel as if you giving anybody anything is more for yourself than for them. In the sense that yeah.
Like you're giving it for you to feel good, but you won't give your money because you feel like you won't feel good because you think it's gonna be misused or misallocated.
it's not about me feeling good. I feel like they're gonna misuse it, so they're not gonna do good with it.
So you only give to people who need it.
Not only, but most of the time. If I feel like you need it and I have it, I'll give it to you. If I feel like I have it, because sometimes I'll give when I necessarily don't have, but if you need it, I'll give it to you. So if, say I'm on my last dollar and then you want to do flips in the train and then buying Jordans and tattoos, I'm not going to give you my last dollar.
But just because
Right.
they have it doesn't mean that's what they're like, right? Like,
So in a hypothetical situation, let's say you were walking down the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just had cocoa bread, right?
It's really tasty.
Yeah, I know. So let's say you're full, right? And then some random person walking down the street is like, "Yeah, do you have food?" You're not gonna eat the cocoa bread that you have because you're full right now. So you're saying because they don't look like they need it
Do they have a bag of groceries?
because they don't.
but doesn't
they,
change the fact that they're hungry.
They have a bag of groceries, though.
No, they don't have a bag of groceries.
They just want my food?
Yeah, they just want your cocoa bread. They're hungry right now. Or they just ask you randomly. Would you be like, yeah, go ahead, have it? Or you'd be like, nah, you got on a hoodie and J's.
70-30, I would give it to him.
So what's the difference? Because it's not like it was your last dollar in your pocket.
It wasn't, but I felt like if he asked me for it, he wasn't going to throw it on the floor and just waste it. I feel like if these Showtime people, if I gave him my money, they're just going to waste it.
I feel like they would probably bought some food with it.
Drugs.
Wow. Okay.
Or tattoos.
I'm sorry. I think we just digressed heavily.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring it back. Get back.
They had reefer on them. I smelt it. They had the marijuana.
Anyways.
Okay,
So
number 5.
No, it's not number 5. I think we lost count.
No,
'Cause
we're
I'm skipping all over the place.
What's agape?
Agape was...
Agape?
Agape.
I know.
You said agape?
No, agape.
You said agape or something.
agape.
That was 4.
No, we did
So you had
Storge.
That was 3.
We did agape.
Yeah, that was 4. So now
You
we're
did the
at 5.
brotherly, like the
That was
Philia.
1. Yeah.
And now
We're
we're
up
up to
to-
number 4. What did we just do?
All right, go ahead, throw it out there.
Yeah, I think it's number 4.
Number 4 or 5.
This is
go.
the-
Number 4, it says right there is agape.
Yeah, but she's saying.
I'm
Never-
jumping all over.
Oh, I thought it was
That's
in
what she
It
order.
was not in order.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So, anyways, the next one I think is definitely you, DJ Critical.
Me. Okay, let's go.
It's called Ludus. It's the playful, uncommitted love.
Ludus, like loud ES.
No,
L-U?
Ludus.
LUD.
Ludus, maybe Lustus,
Oh.
Ludus.
And what's
Ooh,
it?
Ludus.
I'm sorry, can you define that?
So Ludus is playful or uncommitted love. Overt
Wow.
flirting, seducing. The focus is on fun and sometimes also on conquest with no strings attached.
We did last
was
episode
the
talk
old
about
critical.
flirting for fun, but I don't do that. But I do. That does seem like I can be categorized as that at some point. Yeah, the old one,
That was the old critical.
No, critical.
not the new one. Mm-mm.
Yes. All right. I think also one that's, you know, the last couple of years has been really out there is self-love.
Mm-hmm. I did self love today.
Yes.
Got a haircut. Got a little facial.
Oh, yes.
I'm about to get a
I
manicure
see.
after this.
Well, I mean, you still got your old manicure there.
Yeah, but I need to do a little re-up.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, self-love can be healthy or unhealthy.
Unhealthy?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Absolutely.
No.
You don't think? Go ahead.
No,
Proceed.
you go.
You don't think that you could be too obsessed with yourself?
Like, what's the word for that?
Hubris.
Well, I mean that is a good word, but
Jay used that in a verse one time.
me, JC.
Jay-Z.
The other more famous Jay.
Just slightly more famous.
What's the word when a person is like all about themselves? It starts with a P.
Not narcissistic.
Oh, so it starts with the N. That was another word I was thinking about. Okay, yes. So I feel like if you're obsessed with self-loving, what was it?
Self-love.
Self-love. Like,
But
I said obsessed with yourself.
It doesn't say that you have to be obsessed. It's just that you like overly like self-love yourself, or like.
That's how
I don't think it's.
Yeah, like you're kind of like on that high horse, like you're above everybody.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's not good. But I don't think spending time and resources and energy in loving yourself is a thing. Obviously, like most things, too much of anything is detrimental. It could be detrimental. So
Moderation.
right, but okay. Well, in that case, yeah, but I do indulge in self-love.
As you should.
It's a new thing. It's a new phenomenon that
I don't think it's
started.
new. I think it's...
No, well, for me, like, I mean, I purchased myself a lot of footwear, but then like I started doing other things, like just mentally, like just saying no, and just sleeping in and
boundaries.
Yeah, and I feel like that's in the self-love pool.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So I think the other love that I think most of us have identified with or like equate love is to eros.
Sounds familiar.
I think. Oh no, I'm confusing with the lip balm, which is eos. But anyway.
Yeah, both of us.
This is crazy.
I love this podcast.
Yeah.
So eros, like erotic.
Is that Greek?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's in God of War. I think they named somebody Eros.
So it's sexual or passionate love. So it's like what we think of as romantic love. And I think this is the concept of love that gets oversold on social media.
Like for Valentine's Day and stuff? Or just in general?
Essentially,
In general.
right? Like, the fact that a woman has to be on all the time, or that you guys have to partake in physical. And again, like, everyone's very different. And again, it's very relationship specific. But, right, I think it's the romanticized side of love. Right, the whole cook for me in high heels. Like, it's just...
I do like a woman in a nice pair of heels.
But cooking for you? What's
Nah,
the
she don't gotta
Beyonce
do that.
song? Like, with nothing on...
Drake?
Is it Drake?
Hair tied, chilling with no makeup on?
No, Beyonce was like...
Is this like a Cater to You or something like that?
Which is actually a very good song, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
I
that's...
was going to buy some heels for somebody the other day.
Oh, yeah? What,
Opted out.
expensively?
I mean, expensive is relative.
Yeah.
That's true.
Very true.
That's true.
Especially for DJ Critical.
Shoot. We know what his relativity is.
I feel jumped here.
But anyways, I think the next type of love, and I've lost count how many loves we've been talking about, but is enduring love. And I think that's the one that finally has taken the stage, and people are starting to understand that in order to have that enduring love is not gonna be a euphoric road all the time, right? Like there are some valleys, there are some peaks, and riding through that is what's gonna really make up for, I think, a stronger relationship. Now, obviously, like, if some valleys are like real dark and dangerous and like, bordering violence, is that something you want to endure?
No.
Right. But if you want to commit to a long-term relationship, that's the love that I think takes the most work. And really,
yeah, because it says endurance, like it's in
exactly,
it's in the word,
it's for the long run. So we're working on this lasting love.
Y'all doing a very good job.
Oh, thank you.
I commend you guys, and you are setting a precedence and example for young people like me that aspires to have a love like you guys.
Oh,
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
No problem.
And the last one where we did we talk about this obsessive love? I think DctrJo sometimes.
Yeah, I have battled. I've battled with because I'm just I have a obsessive personality,
and I think this is less love and more a controlling thing.
I mean, I think it was a critical quote that said, if you're not obsessed, are you really in love?
Oh, that's right.
That
does
sound like sounds familiar. Yeah. Well, for me, it's like when I feel like I'm in love with somebody, I do. It gets intense. That's what it is. It's just intense. It's passion. It's
well,
passion.
that's eros, right? That's passionate love.
So yeah, me, I'm just a.
So we wanna
I'm just a
focus...
gumbo of eros and passionate love and obsessive love and just a love gumbo.
Love.
Yeah,
A lot of love.
that's me.
Mucho love.
Mucho.
And I think we went through all of them. I don't know.
Señor Amor. That's my name.
Oh.
Look at me, bilingual.
Oh, shoot. Sugar. Watch out now, guys.
Yeah.
He is going to be loving up.
One person.
One person at a time in the nearest town.
In the nearest in each town. Kidding.
So I wanted to, I saw the brief, very slip up time that I was on social media. I found this nice quote that said, love and compatibility are two completely different things. Someone can love you and still be unequipped to love you in the ways you require.
I've experienced that. I've experienced
Which
that.
to me is it's deep, but also I think it's important that your needs change all the time. And verbalizing those needs are very important.
I think that's the work that goes into the enduring love.
Exactly. Yes.
Where you have to love the person how they receive the love.
Yes.
Go back to that one. I think I said that one because I experienced this. Yeah. It tugged on my heartstrings a little bit.
I'll read that out for you guys.
Thank you.
It says, congratulations to those who moved on without closure, an apology, or a conversation. I know it hurts.
It does.
Staying would have hurt more. Keep healing. Peace looks good on you.
Looks good on me.
I mean, your skin's glowing.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, man. But anyways, so we are going to end this episode unless you gentlemen have anything.
No, I feel the love. I think this was a very good conversation about love.
Yes.
And I've learned how to love in the words of Lil Wayne.
Oh, and then I forgot to mention we were discussing in brotherly love. Mr. DctrJo was chatting with our best friend.
Who's that? That's me?
No, that's...
Oh, that's Mr. DctrJo.
That is Mr. DctrJo.
We look alike.
We do.
Oh boy.
We do.
It's...
Maybe because we've known somebody each other so
Really?
long.
Yeah,
you know?
we really start to resemble.
Exactly. So he call their best friend like brother or something instead of friend. Mr. Dr. Joe said that he is very intentional on who he calls a brother.
Yes.
And he quoted the Bible, which was Proverbs 17:17.
Yes.
New International Version reads, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity."
Yes. And by that,
It's beautiful.
how I interpreted that is basically that, like, a friend is gonna love you through all the good times,
Right. But a brother
is built for the hard times.
That's the person you call upon in your darkest of days.
Yes.
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 Yeah, that was my little preacher voice.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Thank
You added some bass.
Let the church say amen.
Amen. Yes.
You love
She's
that.
having a ball over here. She's turning red and everything. Oh, this is.
He said, amen.
She felt it. She felt it. Yeah.
No, it's because Critical is so uncomfortable with like Christianity. It's funny. So anyways, our random act of kindness is to
Vandalism.
yes, essentially. Mine is a removable one. Critical wants to make it more permanent. So yes, so it's leave a sticky note with a happy message.
But it's like you want me to walk around with this stick. You want them to walk around with like Post-its.
No, listen, we had this wellness intern at my job, and she left sticky notes all over.
Ironic. I personally do that, but I do it more as to remember things. Like I have on my door, I post stickies just so because I'm gonna see it every like 80 million times a day when I walk past. So I'm like, just stick it there. But like, you want them to write nice things on like a bathroom mirror.
So leave a sticky note with a happy message or quotes on a public restroom mirror.
But it's like, say you put it there at
So
9.
just carry a
Look.
sticky pad
Say
with you.
you put it there at 9:20, and then somebody comes in the bathroom at 9:21 and then rips it down. Like nobody else sees it.
But but one
Maybe the
person
message was
did.
for them.
So that's
Exactly.
why I said just carry a Sharpie or a permanent marker and write it in a bathroom stall.
Let's not.
If that's the decor of the place you're in, then perhaps.
Okay, well, probably I be in clubs and stuff, so that's usually the decor
Understood.
where, they're, it's art.
So yeah, so carry some
Put it in a
sticky
little
notes.
Hieroglyphic,
Or
like
some
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 doing
Sharpies.
some graffiti. Just tag up the city with nice
with
with nice sayings.
Color the world with
Yeah.
nice sayings.
Put it anywhere you feel.
All
There's
right.
there's solutions and detergents to get it off if they really need to get off.
I mean, hey, they can remove graffiti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can remove a little Sharpie.
All right. So with that
All right.
time, folks,
Yes.
may you express and receive love
Love.
on this Valentine's Day of 2023.
Love.
Amen.
Amen.
I mean.